One of the most powerful lessons I've learned in coaching is to tell a player or a young person who they are in a positive context, because every individual has wonderful redeeming characteristics, and then also tell them who they can be or what they can accomplish. These two things are very important because it's so easy sometimes to focus in on what they're doing incorrectly, even if we're intending to do that from a positive context whereby we're trying to help them. For example, you might have a young person that's out on the tennis court and they're missing a lot of forehands, and you go to them and say, boy, you're missing a lot of forehands. We're going to work on your forehand really hard and hopefully we can get it better, but you know, it's costing you a lot of points right now and it's a real problem. Now that may seem like an innocuous statement whereby you're trying to help the person and you're going to practice and improve the stroke, but there's a better way than that, a more powerful way. You go to them and you might say, you know what, your forehand's pretty good, and I believe if we work in certain areas and in certain ways, we can take your forehand to a whole new level. And when you do that, you're going to find your game's going to be so much better and it's going to be really exciting for you. Sometimes it's really imperative to be able to clearly articulate what a problem is. So what you can do in that scenario is sandwich a positive vision, an example, then explain the issue, and then end with a positive, powerful vision of where they're going to go. So for example, let's say someone's struggling with their serve and they're double faulting a lot. You can say that, you know, we're on the road to building a world-class serve. However, you have a tendency to double fault too often in matches, but we know exactly what we need to work on, and we're going to work on that every day, and you're going to find that you're going to serve at a higher percentage and you're really going to be confident in your second serve. There, I start on a positive, I end on a positive, and in the middle I can critique and be somewhat negative, but that is sandwiched in a way that creates a real positive image for the athlete. Remember, constantly look to tell the athlete positive things about who they currently are, because they're not perfect, but you know what? There's so many good things that you can focus on. It's not that difficult. Then always project where they can go and get the athlete excited about the future. Nick Saviano, all the best.